Looks like we might have the video coming back here.
Our technicians did a great job of getting the stream back up.
Thanks to the tech team in here. That's huge. And then Stanton with the ball now. Stanton at X working on Ulrich once again. This has been a good matchup. Real fun to watch. High level lacrosse here. Stanton's going to dish it up. Missed the pass. Cole Turpin running after it now. He's going to get the ground ball. Turpin working on Baber. Here's Barker now. Gesquire with the ball now. He's going to work it on behind. Carter Hawthorne dodging. He's going to get it up to Turpin. Turpin with a shot. Save Mitchell Drake.
Hey, Mitch. There we go, baby.
Mitchell having a phenomenal season in net. Played very, very well against Babson, and he's had a great game here today. Made a lot of big stops. Bobcats looking to clear now. Here's Gravina, and he's going to run with it. Gravina gets it up to Fred and over to Burke. Bobcats going to have a nice offensive possession now. Knotted at 4. 1:40 left in the first quarter. Here's Burke Smith.
Maybe walk me through how did you do that? Just so I know for future.
Duke Brown with the ball now. He's going to get it over to Fay.
Yep.
Here's Burke at X. He's going to dodge. And he'll lose it. Recovered by the Wesleyan goalie, Ted Bergman. Bergman looks to clear.
Yep.
Cats riding hard here. Wesleyan looking to get it over the 50. They'll have to get it back. Up to number 25, Quinn Mendelson. He's going to use his wheels. Still can't get it over the 50. Passes all the way across field to Jake Cresta. And Cresta will get it in. Turnover, Burke Smith on the ground ball. A rare drop there by Christian Barker.
Risky pass. Melvin pulls it through.
Melvin calm, cool, and collected. Senior leader on attack there. And he's going to come down the left alley now. He'll lose it there. Good D by number 21, Andre Rodriguez. Goalie now. He's going to lose it. They're going to call a push. Didn't see that one, but refs always seem to be a little more sensitive when the goalie's got the ball in his stick. They're going to make Wesleyan here restart. Turnover right off the restart. Sloppy lacrosse here, back and forth. Faye's going to look to settle it down a little bit. He'll bring it back to X. Faye works it around the net. Dishes it to Melvin. Melvin quick stick. Stuff low. Bergman with a nice stop there. Wesleyan throws it down the field in the last-ditch effort. And that's going to do it for the first quarter.
Highly contested first quarter.
Wouldn't expect anything less with these two teams. Going to still be knotted up at the end of the first. A flag down on the field here late. We'll have to see what this is about when we get things restarted here.
Two sides seem to be jawing at each other.
Always a little bit chippy with these two teams.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah. I think we're all set to go.
So Clark Jones going to start the second quarter here for the Bobcats up top center. Gets it over to Weber. Bobcats work it around now to Charlie Fay. He's going to take it down behind the net. Fay going to work on number 39, Jake Cresta. Fay behind the net. Looking to shoot here. He'll shoot. He'll score. Buries it in the bottom left corner to the goal. Can't get better placement than that. No one seemed to be on him there. His defenseman kind of fell off of him, and you just can't do that on Charlie Fay.
That's a byproduct of the strength and physicality he brings at the tight position.
Yeah.
6'5", over 200 pounds. Defensemen aren't really used to having someone that big and that skilled coming at them for 4 quarters. Bobcats take the lead.
Nice variety of size on that Bates attack unit. 2 of the tallest attackmen in the NESCAC with Fay and Melvin, and then you got shifty Matt Lastava there. So San Fran with another face-off win. They can really give a defense fits. Long pass there by Mitchell Drake, a risky pass. Bobcats fighting for the 50-50 ground ball here. And they're going to give it to the Cardinals there. Number 44 going to restart possession here for the Cards. Work it up to Andre Rodriguez here. Tom DuPont going to hold the ball here. Oh,
Offsides.
it's going to be an offsides call. Bobcat turnover. And the Cats here will look to clear. Drake's going to get it up to Regan Haas. He's going to make one more to Fred Ulbrich. Ulbrich will get it over to Walsh. And a good clear for the Cats there. They've had some very solid clearing attempts today. I don't believe they've had any turnovers on a clear yet. Here's Walsh for the ball. Bobcats are going to settle into their offense here. Walsh at X going to get it over to Melvin. Melvin working on Rodriguez. Mel shifty behind the net. Gets it up to Weber, top center. Weber tries to dodge, gets the short stick now. We'll see if he goes to work on him. It's Colin Hitter. Sure enough, he does. Here's Weber. Looks to pass. Good look there. Through a lot of traffic, though. And that's going to be off the Wesleyan goalie, it looks like. Interesting play there by the Wesleyan keeper. Here's Weber again, top left. Weber with a nice roll there. Dishes it over to Walsh. Walsh dodging now. He's going to get it back to Mel. Mel here coming around the net. Back up to Weber. Weber holds. He'll go to work on the short stick. Draws the pull now. Good slab by Wesleyan D there. And a behind-the-back goal by Lastava. That'll get the boys fired up. Again, just good passing, quick shot, and it seems a lot of the have come off of those type of looks.
Lastava with a nice gets Fay's attention, and once he gets it, it's a skillful finish behind the back. That's what you like to see.
Lastava, just a freshman. Surprised a lot of NESCAC lacrosse fans when a freshman trotted out there with this veteran attack unit. But he's played very solidly, and I guess he just showed us why he's in the game. Nice face-off win there by Gibson.
He's being hounded right now.
Gonna get it over to number 13, Colin Hitter. Hitter's gonna drop it though, and Gravina's gonna get the GB. We'll see if the Bobcats can get it clear.
Dangerous play by Gravina, but somehow gets it back to Drake.
Here's Fred now. He's gonna use the wheels here. A rare turnover by Fred. Here's Stanton with the ball. He's gonna shoot, and he's gonna miss. And they are gonna give the possession to Wesleyan. Drake thought he had it, but didn't see the attackman behind him there, who was also there to back up the shot. Lucky to escape that breakaway there by Stanton. without a Wesleyan goal, but Cardinals will settle in now, get it over to Gesquire. Here's Cole Turpin. He's going to draw Duke. Gesquire working on Burke Smith. Three very solid D middies out there now with Baber, Duke, and Burke Smith. Here's Turpin working on Duke. Duke's going to run with him here. We'll see if he can shake him. Not looking like it's going to happen. Turpin's going to move it here to Stanton. Freddie doing a great job on Stanton. Here's Stanton. He's going to shoot, and he's going to miss. Ulbrich just does not give him an inch. Another call by the ref that's going to go Wesleyan's way. Wesleyan getting after it with their backups this afternoon. Gesquire's going to turn it over here. Recovers nicely, though. Stanton with a shot. And that's going to be a goal. 6-5 Bobcats still, but Wesleyan pulls to within one with 10:45 left in the second.
Too much time and space for Stan. He just unloads a nice bouncer. One hops right in front of Mitchell Drake. Doesn't really have much of a chance there.
Yeah, you really got to get on Stanton's hands. Dangerous scorer, and he showed it right there. As you said, not much pressure from the Bobcat defense there on Stanton, but defense overall playing very well today. We'll see if San Fran can get another win here at the Face-Off X. Looks like Wesleyan went early there, and Regan Haas is going to restart here for the Bobcats. Haas going to get it down to Mel there at X. Mel working it now. Melvin rolls back, gets it over to Faye. Faye's going to shoot, and he's going to score.
The big fella just gets to a spot on the right side, turns and shoots. Catches the goalie by surprise.
It's right over the left shoulder there. Offside shoulder.
He didn't look like he had the angle, but stings the corner regardless.
7-5 now for Bates Bobcats. 10:23 left in the second. San Fran again out for the face-off. .50 ground ball here. Looks like they're going to call that a push on the Bobcats. Cardinals ball. Colin Hitter will restart. Hitter down the left alley here. Ryan flipping now with the ball, and he's going to get it down to Stanton. Second mid's out for West now. Here's Hawthorne. Nice D here by the Cats. Back up to Stanton here. Xander Kotzen with the ball now. He's driving. And he's going to dish it. Very solid defense here by the Bobcats. Wesleyan looking to find an opening. Again to Stanton. Working on Fred Ulbrich. Been so good today. Nice slide there by Stephen Bull. Wesleyan with the ground ball. And Regan Haas there going to come up with the ground ball, but it looks like another Bates push. It'll stay with Wes. And Hawthorne's going to restart here. Now top center, Ryan flipping. Over to Xander Kotzen. Back to flipping. Flipping, working on Regan Haas here. Haas with some good defense. Errant pass there, but Xander Kotzen's going to pick it up. And he'll go to work on Rocco. Solid defense there by Burke Smith. He's going to cause Xander to drop the ball, but he'll recover nicely. Over to Ryan flipping. Flipping on Haas. Nice D there by Haas. He'll look to move it to Stanton at X. Fred right there per usual. Here's Stanton behind. Nice defense there. Right on his hands, not giving him an inch. That's how you got to play a player like that. Stanton looking frustrated. Just cannot get an inch of opening on Freddie Ulbrich. Ryan flipping again. He's going to make a pass, but turn it over. Right there, though. Xander Kotzen once again with the ground ball. Back down to Hawthorne. Hawthorne's going to get it up to his buddy Owen Ward there, top center. Back down behind the net. He'll look to dodge on Burke. Burke, some good defense. Over to 20, Carter Hawthorne. He's going to miss high.
And change of possession. Stephen Bull doing a nice job getting behind the ball.
Bobcats, a huge defensive stand there.
And Drake turns it over. Good D from Wesleyan.
Stanton with the
Quick
ball.
reset.
Nice save. Mitchell Drake stuffs Harry Stanton there.
Drake makes up for the turnover with a nice save. Stanton had a clean look.
Cats will get a good clear. Here's Gravina. He'll shoot. Nice save there made by Bergman. Both teams fighting for the ground ball here. Looks like Lastava's going to come up with it.
He
Fay with
somehow
the ball
flips it to
now.
Fay.
Gets it up to Melvin. Here's Weber. Weber's going to dodge. He'll shoot. Fay there to back it up.
Possession shot right there from Weber.
Fay's going to look to make a move towards the goal here. Gets it up to Melvin. Mel will dish it off to Walsh. Over to Weber. Webb here. He's going to dodge. He's got a shorty on him. Over to Lastava. Lastava showing his shiftiness here. He's going to cut to the net. Get it over to Fay. Or to Mel. Up to Fay. Walsh flips it to Weber. He'll shoot. He'll score. Buries it in the bottom left-hand corner of the goal, just to the right of goalie Ted Bergman. Bobcats take an 8-5 lead now. They're up 3 with 6:17 to go in the second quarter. Cats are stinging corners left and right today. And Sam Francis out for another face-off here. San Fran's going to win that cleanly. And he's going to get the ball to Lastava. Lastava looking to go to work on his man. And they'll settle it down here. Up to Burke Smith, top center.
Bobcats making the right choice, slowing the game down just a tad. Was getting a little sloppy there.
Look to get some substitutions. Here's Merritt's on the field. Always good to see our boy Jack out there. Burke's going to work. Here's Lastava, shot.
Save.
Nice bouncer there, but a nice stop by Bergman. He'll get it up to Colin Hitter. He's going to look to clear. Merritt's with a nice ride. He's going to keep going there, the big boy. And they're going to call another Wesleyan possession here. Refs very sensitive today towards the Cats.
We seem to be hitting them a little too hard.
I think we're hitting them too hard. Here's Carter Hawthorne taking it over to X. Turpin with the ball now, top center. He'll get it over to Barker. Barker going to work on Duke. Duke, nice D there.
Brown Jones with
Causes a turnover.
Gravina picks up the ground ball.
Gravina with a big ground ball there.
Loses it.
And that's going to be Christian Barker pulling the Cardinals to within 2. Nice little scoop and shot there by Barker.
Wesleyan generating a lot of offense on the scrambles. They're doing a good job of making sure Bates doesn't have any good clear opportunities.
Wesleyan seeming to win the ground ball battle today, would you say?
Yeah, they've been very active. Bates just lacking a little bit of concentration on some of these passes, rushing it.
A bounce here or there, though, and, changes everything. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the way. But maybe one area look to improve a little is the ground balls for the second half.
Definitely.
But we can't get too complacent. We're still up 2. 4:35 left in the second. Sam Fran with another big face-off win, and he'll gather it here. Bobcat's going to look for a clear. Risky pass there by Drake over to Ulbrich, but he's the guy you want with the ball in his stick. And here's Clark Jones. He's going to use his speed here. And they'll slow it down, get it up to Weber at top center. He'll have a short stick here. Let's see what he can do. Gets it over to Walsh. Walsh to Fay. Fay going to go to work here on number 39, Jake Cresta. Solid check there by Jake, and Wesleyan ball here. They'll look to clear. And they will. Wes will settle it down here. Gets it up to Gesquire at top center. Gesquire over to Christian Barker. Wesleyan taking it very slow this possession. Here's Barker. Walsh with some good D there for an O mid. Love to see that effort. Here's Baber working on Cole Turpin. Shot Cole, and he's going to score. Sometimes you just can't do anything about that. He had a man on him, and he right under the crossbar. So that'll pull the Cardinals to within 1. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Bobcats leading 8-7. Neither team really can get too much momentum before the other sweeps it away with a goal.
Yeah, you mind if either halftime or like
It's a game of runs. We'll see who goes on one next.
Window? It's just that like I can't get like all of this over here. Like anytime that they move the ball up.
Sam Francis with another face-off win. He's been huge today.
Thank you, sir.
A lackadaisical pass.
And Faye's going to bail him out there with a nice GB. He'll get it over to Burke. Hits him right in the chest. Nice move by Burke, but he lost it. And the Bobcats will have to settle in for another defensive possession here. They need a stop on this one. And a huge save there by Mitchell Drake. He's just stood on his head so many times today and throughout this season. And a failed clear there. Cardinals with another offensive possession.
Bobcats are shooting themselves in the foot with these turnovers. Keeping Wesleyan in the game. This is not a team you want hanging around in the later stages.
Shot by Stanton. Another save by Mitchell Drake. Nice movement there by the Cardinals. And they'll get another chance here as they get the ground ball. Good D by Fred. Stanton. And Freddie's going to come away with that somehow. And Bobcats will look to get a clear.
The freshman, Will Holland, brings it into to Melvin.
Melvin dodging from X. He's going to get it up to Burke. And both teams fighting for the ground ball here. That's going to be another turnover for the Bobcats. They're riding hard, though. We'll see what we can get up here. Lots of chaos out there now.
Flag thrown. It's been a very sloppy second quarter.
You got to wonder if the cold's playing any part in this. It looks like the players are all moving a little bit slowly out there on both sides of the field. We'll have a timeout here by Wesleyan. They're going to talk it over with 48 seconds left in the first half. Big possession here for the Cardinals. And if Bates can come up with another defensive stand here, you got to be happy going into halftime. They've had the ball's been in their end a lot, and they've really stood up to the pressure so far. We'll see if they can do it one more time before the half here.
So we can clear it now. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So it's centered. Still getting kind of tough to get everything to this side of it. I should just do that, but I'm just gonna have to help him.
All right, Christian Barker's going to restart things here for the Cardinals. He'll get it back down to X. They're going to dish it back and forth for a little. Stanton with the ball now. No, it looked like maybe a hidden ball trick there. Number 28, Tom DuPont with the goal. Looks like the D all thought Stanton had the ball.
Well-designed play. Out of timeout for Wesleyan.
He fooled us with it.
Taking advantage of the extra man.
It's going to be 8-8 now with 30 seconds left in the first half. Would be very fitting for this game to go into the half knotted up. Hate to sound like a broken record, but it's always close between these two, and I think a lot of predictions would have had this game right where it is, tied up at the half. And that one's going to be off the Bobcats. Wesleyan will have one more possession with 15 seconds left. Here's Carter Hawthorne. He's going to go straight to the cage. He'll get blown up down there, turn the ball over, but a nice recovery. That was Colin Hitter, who tried to get it down to Stanton but turned it over. And Freddie looks like he's just going to toss it down the field here, and the clock will run out. And we'll go into the second half with a tie ball game. Brand new game.
I'd say it's a fair score line. Both teams playing really hard. Both teams suffering from a little bit of sloppy play. And the score line reflects that.
Relatively low scoring game for these two teams, but we'll see what the second half brings, and we'll be back with you in a few. All right, we're set for the second half here. Tie game. Bobcats 8, Cardinals 8.
So keys for the second half for Bates would be limit the turnovers.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's probably the one thing holding us back here. Offensively, we're moving the ball around nicely.
We just got to get some offensive possessions and get the ball out of our own end, and we'll be good to go, I think, in the second half. Sam Fran playing well all game on the faceoffs. Let's see what he can do here. And they are going to give that one to the Bobcats. Here's Clark Jones now. He's going to wait for some substitutions to be made. Weber coming onto the field here. Jones gets it down to Melvin. Melvin pass over to Walsh. Weber there saves the day. He's going to shoot, and he's going to score. What a rip there. 20 yards out. Looks like he got him 5-hole once again.
That was great.
That, I believe, will be Weber's first of the day. Second of the day. And that's going to put the Bobcats up by 1, 9-8 now. Just 30 seconds into this third quarter. Sam Fran with a heavy workload today. We'll see what he can do. It's a ground ball by number 11. And he's going to get it over to his buddy number 33. That's Ryan Lynch working now.
Flag called.
And Harry Stanton with a turnover. Flag down on the field, though.
I think they got Bates for offsides. Gravina heads towards the box.
It's a minute penalty. And Wesleyan will get their first offensive possession of the half here. They got Gravina there for a slash, it looks like. And the Cardinals are going to start to work it around here. Stanton over to Gesquire. Down it to X. Back up to Gesquire. Here's Stanton. Barker now. Back up to Stanton, top center. Over to Gesquire. Down to Cole Turpin. Behind the net now. Up to Stanton. He'll shoot. He'll miss wide.
We have a substitution at goalie. Seems like the freshman Strain isn't replacing Drake.
Yep, Joe Strain now in the net.
Rob
Strain, sorry.
Rocco picks up the ground ball.
Nice work there by Rocco. Good stick, good ground ball. And he'll clear it over to Faye. Faye now working on Jake Cresta. Faye gets it up to Regan Haas, top center, over to Weber, who will jump, but nicely recover here. He'll dodge down the right alley, get it back behind the net at X is Melvin, over to Faye. Faye at X now. He'll roll back, finds Walsh. Walsh is going to hold on to it here and look to pass. Didn't have the angle. Here's Melvin at X. Mel's going to shoot. And Lastawa there for the backup.
Bobcats looking for the mismatch on offense, working it around.
Here's Lastawa. He'll get pushed to the turf there, but he'll hold on to the ball. Somehow gets it over to Weber.
Who holds his defender off.
Weber, nice play there. He'll come down the left alley now. Gets it up to Clark, who's going to have to use his chest, but gets the GB there. He'll roll away. Gets it over to Walsh. Walsh with a face dodge. Shot, score!
What a move.
What a shot. Nice play there by Walsh. Love to see the offensive production out of him coming in the goal column. And that's going to put the Bobcats up 10-8 with 11:58 left to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, another bad
That'll be Walsh's second of the day.
Not doing well today, Bates College.
And he'll fire the bench up with that one. Beautiful face dodge. Nice finish.
Coach? Oh, the battery's dying?
And we'll get set for another face-off here. Sam Fran once again going Francis with a outstanding performance today so far. He'll look to keep that up in the second half. And Gibson's going to come away with that one. Jack O'Brien harassing him a little bit, but and that's going to cause a turnover, it looks like. And the Cats will look to clear. Stanton couldn't come up with that pass. Freddie right on his hip per usual.
That's been a theme. It's been a theme throughout this match. Ulrich showing some nice senior leadership, taking the challenge, as he does pretty much for us every game, guarding the other team's best player. I don't think Ulrich gets enough love as a defender in the NESCAC. A lot of tackling that he takes pride in shutting down. And I think this is the year he's going to start to see some defensive player of the year love, potentially.
Always seems to keep the opponent's leading goal scorer relatively quiet. And this year he'll be among the best in the NESCAC. That's Faye with a shot. Going to go wide. Melvin with the recovery there, though. Big GB for the Cats there. Here's Walsh again. He draws the shorty, gets it up to Weber. Weber will slow things down a little bit here, gets it back over to Walsh. Cat's going to work it around a little bit. Big ground ball here. We'll see what happens. Faye's going to try to save it. Looks like it went out of bounds, though, and Wesleyan's going to go for a clear here. Colin Hitter now going to use his wheels. Melvin's going to see if he can't chase after him. And he'll have a successful clear there. Gets it down to number 44, Eric Morales. And the Cardinals will settle into their offense. Up to Christian Barker, top center once again. He's calling out signals, going to direct his squad around a little bit. And they're going to force Baber to go back, but we'll have a restart here. And he'll look to clear. Baber down the left alley here. He'll dish it up to Clark Jones.
Over to Duke Brown Jones.
Back to Clark. Clark had pressure on the backside there. He gets it over to Walsh. Jake Walsh now with the ball. Gets it down to Andrew Melvin. Melvin, very shifty for his size. He's going to look to pass now. Gets it up to Walsh. Over to Duke. Here's Duke now using his wheels. He'll shoot but miss wide. Tough angle there. And the Cardinals are going to have an opportunity to clear. 10-8. Bates Bobcats in the lead with 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Wesleyan with a good clear there. And they'll look to work it around in the Bates Bobcats defensive end. Cardinals work it behind. And there's Barker with a shot. It's going to ring the crossbar but miss. Barker at X. He'll get it to Gasquire, who's going to put it home. Cardinals back within 1. Bobcats just cannot pull away in this one. And with 8 minutes left, we have a 1-goal game. Bobcats 10, Cardinals 9. Nice feed there. And Gasquire just sticks it. Sam Francis out for another face-off. This time looks like Ryan Lynch is back in there for the Cardinals. Ravina's going to look to scoop the GB here and does, but he'll turn it over. That's Ben Shively. He's been all over the field today. He's going to go for the ground ball now. Can't come up with it. There's Lastava. And it's going to be Ryan Lynch. He'll settle it down, but he'll turn it right over. Here's Melvin now. Cats looking to push here.
Andrew Small with the turn. Shot hits the post.
So a good take there by Smalls, but and it's going to stay Bobcat ball.
Wesleyan with the push there on Smalls' shot.
Weber's going to restart at top center. Wait for Walsh to come in. Baver's going to sub off now. Bring in Clark Jones. Here's Melvin, gets tripped up. They're going to, here we go, flag on Wesleyan here. Bates will have an extra man opportunity. And it's a 1-goal game with about 7 minutes left in the third, so this is a big one. Extra man's been good so far this season. We'll see if we can get into a nice rhythm here. Look to put a little more distance in between the home team and the Cardinals. And this is where you look to see Mal, you look to see Lastava right on the crease, maybe just losing their defender for a quick second. Melvin on that backside. Here's Weber. Walsh. Back to Weber. He'll shoot. And he's going to score. 25 yards out. Beats him low once again. Weber's liking that area today. And that'll put the Bobcats up 11-9 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Weber's third of the day. That's a hat trick for the senior captain. And Christian Barker's going to start the ball here for the Cardinals. Over to Cole Turpin. He gets it to Gasquire. They'll play catch. Back to Turpin now. Top center. Stanton's going to roll around back there at X. Gets it to Gasquire. Up to Hawthorne. He'll shoot. Miss high, but Stanton there to back it up. And here's Stanton with the ball. Freddie playing him very nicely. And he'll have to dish it off to Barker. Freddie on Barker now. Crossfield pass over to Hawthorne. Nice defense there by Stephen Bull. Scott Baber now. And good work by Baber on Stanton. That's a tough assignment for the short stick, but Strain now going to look to clear. Nice work there by the Cats, and Duke's going to push here. Dishes it to Baber. Baber smart there to hold.
Thought about it.
He'll get it top center. And the Cats will work it around. Here's Melvin at X. He's going to dodge. He'll shoot, and he'll score. Buries it home.
Bobcats are starting to have fun out there. Really playing with a little extra pep in their step.
That'll put 3 in between the Bates Bobcats and the Wesleyan Cardinals.
Back
That's
to the largest
12-9.
lead of the game.
12-9 now with 5:30 to go in this third quarter. That goal very reminiscent of a few that Melvin had against Babson earlier this week. Always seems to score at the right time. And that's a big one at this juncture. And we'll see if the Bobcats can put another one in and get this lead up to 4. Big face-off here. And that's going to be a Bobcat ball. Number 35, Zach Zavalik, couldn't beat San Fran there. Their Wesleyan seems to be searching for the answer, but they just don't have one. Sam playing very nicely today. Here's Clark Jones. He's going to catch a stick up to the face there. No call. Gets it down to Melvin. Over to Listava. He'll go to work here on a short stick. He's going to get pushed down. See if he can recover. And the Cardinals are going to come away with that one. But they'll fail on the clear. Turn it over. Bates will look for a quick restart. Clark now using the wheels. He's going to find Walsh. Walsh passed to Listava, but falling down. Looks like it might have gotten tipped. Fay now at X. Fay with a shot, score! Fay goes low for the goal. And he's going to put 4 between the two teams, but looks like a little contact after the goal. Looks like he was just caught a little off guard, and he'll be good to go. But Fay a little shaken up. He's going to get a quick breather here. So a huge goal there for the Bobcats. That puts 4 in between the two sides, but you hate to see Fay go down for a second. He looks like he's going to be all right.
They'll get a quick sub in for him, though. The sophomore, Matt Kelleher, getting some good minutes here.
So we'll see what Kelleher can do as Fay 13-9, a big one for them. Stanton behind the cage. He's going to get it up to Gesquire. He'll shoot, miss wide.
Good defensive pressure.
Tom DuPont there on the backup. DuPont gets it up to Barker. Over to Gesquire. Gesquire working on Rocco here. Stephen Bull now with a slide. Back to Barker. Barker going to shoot. He's going to miss. And Cole Turpin there for the backup. Strain seeing some good minutes here for a freshman. Gets it up top to Stanton. He'll fire, but miss high. Risky shot there from Stanton, but nicely backed up by number 20, Carter Hawthorne.
See Wesleyan starting to get a little bit more aggressive on offense, taking a little bit more chances.
Hawthorne down to Stanton. Nice D there by the Cats. Gonna be a flag.
Yeah, it seemed Bull came in a little high on that slide, caught Stanton in the head. And anytime you see contact to the head, you're usually going to see a flag.
No surprise there the way they've been calling this one. Very sensitive to those types of checks today. And I believe they're going to get Stephen Bull for a slash there. Yep, that's going to be a 1 minute penalty there. And Gesquire will start the ball off to Strain's right. Gets it down to X. Barker with the ball now. Up to Stanton. Stanton again now. Wesleyan working it around. Over to Gesquire. Down to Barker. Nice D here by the Cats. They'll shoot.
Good
Nice save by Strain.
And Gravina picks up the ground ball. Bobcats look to clear.
So the freshman bails out his team there. And there's 26 seconds left on this penalty kill, but it would be a big one here for the Cats and build some momentum for the rest of the game.
Baber being hounded. Gets it to Melvin.
Good work by Baber there. Burns some clock. And the Cats are going to have a nice kill here. Only 5 seconds left now, and they're going to get offensive possession. Here's Weber.
We're approaching 2 minutes left.
Walsh is going to come in now. And they'll get it right up to him at top center.
And the Bobcats are back to full strength.
Clark Jones there with a dodge and a shot. Both teams fighting for the 50-50 now. Wesleyan's going to come up with it. And they'll clear through their keeper, Ted Bergman. Here's Colin Hitter now. Gets it up to Eric Morales, and he'll work it over to number 28, Tom DuPont. Back to Hitter. And now Hawthorne at X. Even strength now. Wesleyan shot, gonna ring the crossbar, but they'll get the GB. That's Stanton on the GB. Freddie pushes him to the ground there. And Berg Smith, Johnny on the spot with the big ground ball. He'll use his wheels here, gets by Gesquire.
Freddie has been all over Stanton. And you see the two jawing at each other there. It's been a tough matchup for Stanton.
Clark Jones now going to settle. Gets it over to Walsh, top center. Here's Fay now. He'll shoot. Gets stuffed low. Nice save there by Bergman. But Lastava is going to recover. Over to Walsh. Down low to Mel. He likes that shot but chooses to hold off. He'll get another shot here.
Great
right off the
save.
chest.
Great save from Bergman. Really slowed out there.
It's going to stay Bobcat ball, though. Not quite sure what the call was, but
We'll take it.
we'll take it. Here's Walsh with the restart. They're going to slow it down a little bit. Make him come over to this left alley, and here we go. Up to Weber at top center. Here's Weber. Shot! Another nice save there by Bergman. It's going to bounce around back there, but he'll come up with it. And go for the long clear with just 5 seconds left. Clock winding down. And the Bobcats take a 13-9 lead into the fourth quarter. Harry Stanton down on the ground for Wesleyan.
Wesleyan looking for a flag, but ref sees nothing. Good defense by Olbrich.
So it's a 4-goal lead for the Bobcats going into the fourth quarter. They'll look to pull away right off the bat here, but the way this game's going, you never know what's going to happen. It's been back and forth all day.
I just don't want to pull this out. Okay, I don't know.
And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you here in just a second.
Okay, I don't think it was charging.
All right, players back out on the field now here, looking to get the fourth quarter started. Once again, it'll be Sam Francis facing off against Jason Gibson. He's gotten the bulk
No, I was calling because I didn't.
of the Wesleyan face-offs
I,
this game.
What was I calling you?
Sam Francis taking 100% of
I
the
made a
Bates
correction
face-offs
to
this
the,
game.
to the
And
warm-up.
you can
Me
see why
sitting.
he's had a phenomenal game so far.
So when I was telling you if you I didn't know if you had started
And a
posting
big one
flyers,
here.
So I was if you had
Both players fighting for the ball.
Well, I didn't send you the
Sam's
new
going to
one
look to
because
shovel it to
I
Gravina, but it's
added
going to be picked up by number 13,
the guy
Colin
with the flower
Hitter.
to his head. I added that meme. I mean, I added
Little
added
shaky
that
there,
to
but
the
Wesleyan's
flyer.
going to get it back to Harry Stanton at X
So
and over
But the
to
thing is that
Carter
I don't
Hawthorne.
have.
Back to Stanton. They'll
You
play
said
catch.
the tagline could be better, so I don't have a better tagline. So I didn't want to send it to you without the.
Here's Gesquire now.
Yeah.
Over to Barker. Back to Cole Turpin. Over to Gesquire. He'll get an opportunity here against short stick
Yeah.
Clark Jones. We'll see what he does.
Huh?
He'll turn it right
That's
over,
confusing.
right on cue. And the Cats are going to look to clear.
Doing a whole lot of neck, but I'm proud of you.
Nice work there by Clark Jones. He's one of those middies that can really do it all. He can play D, he can play O. He's shifty, always confident with the ball in his stick. And he'll make a nice pass to Lastava. He'll slip right back up and over to Melvin. Mel will get it up to Faye. And Weber has it top center
It's
now.
not neck, it's
He'll dodge on the short stick and shoot. Miss wide, but Melvin there to back it up.
When I changed it from how many presidents can sing to how many score
So
points.
in a big early season NESCAC
from how many
matchup, 13
presidents
minutes left in the
can
fourth.
sing to how many
Bobcats up
presidential candidates can sing,
13-9.
because,
Here's
like,
Burke Smith.
presidents
He'll
can sing
shoot.
what I won.
Listov on the backup.
It just seems pretentious.
Bobcats taking some quick shots here. You wonder if they'll look to slow it down, look for the right one,
Yeah. I also texted
or whether
Brandon
they'll keep the pace this
try to
high.
figure out something better for that caption, but I don't know.
Walsh with the ball. Gets it down to Melvin. He'll shoot.
Or we could say
And
Things
it's going to
can't
stay
change.
Bobcat ball.
Miles and Walt don't win.
Good pressure here by the Cats. Haven't found the net yet. But here's Faye looking to do so. He'll go back behind the net.
I'll just send you whatever I got and then just work from there.
Faye turns it over.
13-9.
But they're going to call a push.
13-9.
And it'll stay Bobcats ball.
This crowd is wiling.
Looks like the Cardinals are trying to get under Faye's skin a little bit.
Poorly.
He can give any defense fits, and he's been doing so all day. Faye goes to the ground once again. Looks like he's pushed there. Here's Listava.
I don't know if he's working into the rotations. I mean.
Mel with the ball now.
Yeah, Wesleyan definitely doing whatever they can to try to get Faye to react.
Not going to bite, though.
All right.
Walsh top center.
All right.
Walshy wants the hat trick, but he'll dish it off to Melvin. Here's Mel dodging from X. He'll shoot. It's going to go wide, but Lastava there with another backup. Cat's doing a good job of backing up the shots today. Maintaining possession, very important at this time in the game where they can really run some clock. Here's Lastava at X. Gets it up to Walsh. Over to Weber. Weber's going to fire. Nice save there by Bergman. Tried to go low again where he's beat him so many times today, but Bergman got the better of him on that one. Good clear by Wesleyan. And they'll settle into their offense. Here's Hawthorne.
The freshman, Frankie Spitz, on the cover.
Frankie doing good work in there. Valuable time as a freshman.
Yeah, he's got to be one to watch this season. Like you mentioned, Lasagna did say he thought this was his deepest squad in years, and he's showing a lot of trust in these young freshmen.
And that'll be a turnover. Yeah, it looks like they're going with a different look on D right now. running Gravina at LSM and putting the younger guys in on D. It seems to be working. Gravina very comfortable at LSM. He's played there most of his career with the Bobcats. And he's about as good as it gets at that position.
Yeah, that might be his best position, which is it's kind of scary considering how good he is at regular defense.
Here's Duke with a nice move there. He'll look to dish it off to Josh Caldwell. Caldwell now looking to make a move back to Duke. Duke Brown-Jones. He's going to shoot. Miss wide, but Lastava again on the backup. Good take there by Duke. Knew he had the backup in Lastava, and the Cats will get another possession here. They'll work it around. Here's Merritt's.
Merritt's is a big body, and he likes to post his defenders
Ooh.
up.
A nice move by Duke there. I think they got him for a ward. And Wesleyan will look to clear through Bergman. Over to Rodriguez. Gets it over to Xander Kotzen. And back down to Hawthorne at GLE. Stanton now at X. He's going to dodge. Nice D there by the Cats. Freddie right there to cause the turnover, and Duke's going to use his wheels here. He gets tripped up there, but he'll hold on to the ball. Now we'll turn it over. A few Cardinals swarming him.
Duke holding on to the ball a little bit longer than he should there.
Trying to use the wheels to clear, but just too many Wesleyan bodies. That's a shot, Hawthorne.
Wow, no goal. Oh, ref signals no goal, then signals goal.
And the call on the field looks like the refs are still debating. No, they're going to call it a goal. I think one of the refs was on board with the call.
A little sketchy, but it was a good shot. Did hit the bar.
Bates bench asking for a quick explanation. That's going to pull the Cardinals to within 3. At first the call was no goal. Quickly switched over to a bar down. And with 9:12 to go, Bates leads 13-10. That was Carter Hawthorne.
That's a big goal for Wesleyan. It's been a while since I've seen the ball reach the net.
Sam Fran flits it right up to Clark Jones, and he'll run away with it here. Nice recovery there. Grabs the GB. He'll get it to Melvin at X. He's going to take it to the cage, shoot, and score. Just left unmanned there. Cannot leave Melvin behind the net unattended, and he made him pay for that one. Another timely goal there from the senior attackman. And the Bobcats have a 4-goal lead once again. It'll be 14-10 with 8:52 left in the fourth. And this is where you'd like to see the Cats start to pull away a little bit. But the Cardinals, they've been resilient. They've been sticking around. We'll see if Sam Frank can get another one here. This would be big. And that's going to be a Bobcat ball. A little confusion over which way it was called. Nope, they're going to give it to Wesleyan.
Referees seem to be a little indecisive in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't think the players knew which way that one was going until Eric Morales ended up with the ball in his stick there, and he'll restart it. Drop Burke Smith, short stick D mid. Always a tough assignment. Here's Christian Barker. Number 9, Cole Turpin now. Cole Turpin, top center. He'll dodge down the right alley. Christian Barker working on Stephen Bull. Gets it over to Cole Turpin, who will go to work on Regan Haas. Nice D there by Charlie Gravina. He'll cause a turnover and work on his own ground ball. Looked like he got pushed there, but Wesleyan will keep possession. Stanton now with the ball at X.
Good slide from Frankie.
Walsh is going to drop it, but Weber looks like he's going to be there to recover the GB. And he will. Gets it down to Lastava. Wesleyan defense all out of sorts now. Over to Melvin. A nice stick there by number 25, Quinn Mendelson. It looked like the Cats had a chance there. Wesleyan defense converging on that ground ball, but Weber was there and they couldn't capitalize. And 25 seconds left now on the penalty. Here's Carter Hawthorne working against Frankie Spitz here. He'll take it to X. Frankie having a very solid game. That's number 9, Cole Turpin with a goal. Nice placement there. That'll pull the Cards to within 3. They just won't go away. 6 minutes left. Bates 14, Wesleyan 11. Sam Francis out for yet another huge face-off here. And the Cardinals are going to try Ryan Lynch at the face-off X. Switch it up a little bit. San Fran going to win that cleanly over to Gravina. Wesleyan penalty releases. Gravina will have an open look to the net. He'll shoot. Gets pushed down as Bergman makes the save. Good take there by Gravina. No one in his way. Clark back on D there for the Cats. Good work by Clark Jones. And he'll follow Ben Shively off the field. Wesleyan making substitutions now. Going to get it around to Hawthorne. Hawthorne again on Frankie Spitz. Here's Barker behind the net. He'll move it over, but Strain picks it off. Nice look up to Regan Haas. Good play there by the freshman goaltender to intercept that pass that, if it had gotten through, would have been a goal. Here's Lastava. Little chaos here, but Weber's going to settle it down for the Cats. Over to Burke Smith, and he'll get it to Melvin. Lucky to have the ball back there.
Good check from Faye to force the turnover.
It looks like Lasagna is going to talk things over here. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left. Bates leads 14-11. We'll see if the Cats look to slow it down here and run some clock, or if they're going to keep pounding away.
Well, we all know the best defense is good offense, so you'd like to see Bates attack here, try to get another goal, increase the cushion, because with a team like this, you don't want to rest on your laurels. Being up 3 I don't think it quantifies as being enough.
Yeah, I think you got to play to win here. 4 minutes is a lot in the game of lacrosse, and as we've seen all day, Wesleyan can get back in the game very easily. Most of the game's been either tie game or a 1-goal game. Bobcats now making it a little more out of reach, but still very, very far from over. Just a 3-goal game here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Both teams now coming back out onto the field. A goal here would be big for the Bobcats, but still wouldn't put it out of reach. Although with the way San Fran's playing, it looks like we're going to have a lot of possessions. So it'll be Joan for the Bates midfield unit. Melvin, Fay, and Lastava again on attack. Here's Walsh with the ball. Walsh at X. Looking for a pass here. Happy to run some clock, though. He'll get doubled. Pass it over to Lastava. He'll hold on to it, shoot, ring the post, but Fay's there on the backup. 3:50 now left in the game.
Lastava just a little unlucky there. Hits the post.
Fay now at GLE. He'll shoot. He'll score.
He's being pushed again after the whistle.
Little extracurricular there. No call. But Fay's going to let the scoreboard do the talking for now. No need to bite into that. Wesley and D a little frustrated. That would have been big for them, but couldn't come up with a stop there. Sam Francis out once again. Rocco on one wing. Burke Smith on the other. Flag down. And that'll be against the Cardinals.
San Francisco has been dominating the face-off battle all afternoon.
He could be the MVP today, to be honest.
Yeah.
Tough to lose when you got that coming out every play, every offense, every goal. You know you got a good shot at the ball.
Bates extra man opportunity coming up.
Didn't find the net the last extra man, but they've been solid on the extra man all day and all season. And they'll look to put another one in here. Just the 30-second penalty. Here's Fay. He'll shoot. Nice save there by Bergman. And the Cardinals are going to get a clear here. Harassed by Lastava, though.
Straps, guys.
Fighting for it behind the net. Bergman has to go back and help out, and he'll come up with it. Nice ride there by the Cats. Clark Jones. Here's Melvin now. They've been riding hard all day, not letting Wesleyan get any easy clears, and they'll force a risky pass there. But Colin Hitter's going to come up with it. Just under 3 minutes left now in this one. And Wesleyan's really going to have to push if they're going to have a shot at this thing. But they'll work it around. Here's Hawthorne. Frankie Spitz having a very solid day against him. That's number 22, Xander Kotzen with a shot. He'll miss. And here's Frankie again on Hawthorne. There's Stanton. Freddie right there. Doesn't have an inch to move. Here's Gesquire. Gesquire with a nice shot there. Nice move to put a little distance between himself and Gravina. Sticks it in for the Cardinals' 12th goal of the game. And it's back to a 3-goal lead for the Bobcats. 15 for Bates, 12 for the Cardinals. And there's just 2:15 left to go in this one.
Another timeout by Bates. Lasagna perhaps trying to give his team some words coming into the final stretch of the game. All in all, it's been a we've kind of expected this performance coming into the game. We talked about the history these two teams have, the recent history. Both sides extremely well coached, and both teams very physical teams.
This was a big test for the Bobcats. Still is a big test. 3 goals between the two teams now. This Wesleyan team, as I mentioned, lots of close losses last year, and they're out for revenge this year.
This is their season opener, so their team to watch later in the season. This hasn't been their best performance.
A big early season matchup between these two NESCAC teams here. And Sam Fran will try to get possession for his squad once again. Give them the ball with 2 minutes left. He's going to flip it forward towards the Bobcats offensive end, but number 11, Ben Shively, is going to come away with it. So a big face-off win there for the Cardinals. They'll try to clear now. Lastava riding hard. He'll force a pass upfield. And the Cardinals there, smart to get a timeout. Ball in the hands of their defenseman, Jake Cresta. And the Bobcats were converging on him fast. So the Cardinals will have a chance to bring themselves within 2 here. We'll update you on some scores from around the NESCAC while we have the timeout. Hamilton beat Colby by 1, 9-8. Amherst 17-12 over Bowdoin. That's a nice 5-goal victory for Amherst there. That was a very important game for both squads, both looking to be at the top of the NESCAC this year. Those are the only final scores we have so far for you right now around the NESCAC. Players making their way back out onto the field right now. And with 1:54 left, Wesleyan will have an offensive possession to attempt to bring themselves within 2. And they're going to start off with Cole Turpin here. He'll go to work on Baber. He's had himself a very nice game today. Forcing a pass there, and they're going to turn it over. Baber's going to look to use the wheels here. He'll get it back to the keeper. Strain over to Stephen Bull. Nothing up the alley there, so he'll pass cross field to Olbrich. He's going to use the legs here. Gets it over to Frankie. Good clear to Lastava. Nice fake there, and he'll bring it out, settle things down a little bit, try to run some clock. Just 1:15 left now. Gets it over to Baber. Baber can run. He can burn some clock. He'll get doubled here. Push to the ground there.
He turns the ball over.
Colin Hitter now using the legs right up the seam. Here's Hawthorne. He'll shoot. He'll score, and a flag down. Nice play there by the attackman, Carter Hawthorne. And it's a 2-goal game with 53 seconds left. Nice transition offense there by the Cardinals. It looks like both squads will be at even strength. 15-13 Bobcats lead with 53 seconds left.
This might be the biggest face-off of the game.
Once again, Sam Francis going against Jason Gibson. The two seniors here will have a big one. And we'll wait for the whistle now. And Gibson's going to come away with that one.
Flag call.
Another flag down on the field. Both Hawthorne with an amazing catch. He'll shoot, and he's going to stick it. Carter Hawthorne, two huge goals. And that'll bring the Cardinals to within one. They've stuck around all day. Can never count this team out. I believe the flag will be nullified by that goal. It looks like we'll be at even strength.
We told you it would come down to the wire. Could not count this Wesleyan team out. They're a scrappy bunch. They played well.
You know, they don't want to start their season off with another one-goal loss. That was a bad omen for them last year, and they're going to be doing everything they can to get one more here to tie it up and bring this thing to OT. Sam Fran, though. Jason Gibson with two huge face-off wins almost turns it over, but Hawthorne once again. Why not let him keep the ball? They'll take a timeout. And Wesleyan going to talk things over with 20 seconds left in a one-point game. Bates Bobcats 15, Wesleyan Cardinals 14. And would you have it any other way? We knew it was going to be close.
Hawthorne's really stepped up big for Wesleyan in this fourth period. He made some timely plays. It's brought them back within one.
So the Bobcats looking for just one more defensive stand here. Trying to get this thing closed out in regulation. The Bobcats faithful getting loud now, urging their defense for a stop.
It's pandemonium down there.
Here's Hawthorne. Down to Barker. 10 seconds now. Barker with the ball. They'll turn it over. Should have been an offsides.
Offsides.
And they will call an offsides. Just 5 seconds left now. Gonna run as much clock as possible here. And for the second year in a row, the Bates College Bobcats beat the Wesleyan Cardinals by a one-goal margin. And as if they didn't have enough one-goal losses last season, they're gonna start this season off with another one-goal loss. You gotta hope that that's not a sign of things to come for Wesleyan, but
all in all, a deserved win by the Bobcats. They were the better side. A few miscues here and there. Something Lezine will look forward to working on in practice. But they played well. Freshmen really came in and gave a big boost to the team. Rob Strain played well. Frankie Fitz played well. That's encouraging for a coach to see.
Always good to see the younger guys produce. And what a way to start the first of 3 home games for the Bobcats. 3 big home games for the Bobcats, all against very solid teams. as we mentioned earlier, lots of hope, lots of excitement around this squad, and they showed the fans what they wanted today.
Yep. Today's Lewiston Variety 2 player of the game has to go to San Francis.
I'd agree with you on that one.
Was dominant on the faceoffs throughout. And if he can provide that punch to already a potent offensive attack, we can get more possessions.
He's a good insurance policy right
Good
there.
insurance policy.
All right, Zach Blatt, DJ Diakite, thanking you for joining us today. We'll see you next Saturday against Amherst. Thank you.